What's up, everybody? Let's begin.
Lose! I don't lose! I win! I win! That's my job! That's what I do! There is no tomorrow!
Focus on what you're doing. Get better at what you're doing. Everything else is a complete waste of time.
It's not over until I win!
All right. Bitcoin. Looking at the daily, what I talked about in my last video, it was going for the 50-day moving average test. And as you can see, went up there, nasty rejection. It has since recovered, taken another step at the 50-day moving average band. And I talked about how more often than not, the rejection is the likely outcome when you're in a strong downtrend like Bitcoin is currently at the moment. First stab in a while at the 50-day moving average. This box right here being the immediate resistance. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, this was the pump going into the weekly open. Nasty rejection from the 200 moving average SMA, and fortunately for the price, it has held up still above this weekly support block. It's since on the 4-hour developed the 50 moving average as support and is now again in a state of compression between the 50 and the 200 SMA. The way it's shaping up, I've talked about how the strength and the momentum in the price has been lacking while it's been in a compressing price action under the 50-day and well on the side of the 50-week moving average. What's good to see at present is a slight pickup in the momentum. So what I want to see next is a close of the daily above this level, which is 88,639. Make a close above this, see how the price action develops, but it's getting a bit more positive on the momentum side, and as long as that sustains and price crawls its way upwards on the underside of the 50-day moving average band, which is this bit here, I would assume that the price slowly starts to curl upwards heading into the new year in the first week of Jan, right? So you usually also, what's point to be noted is you want to see how the price reacts on 1st of January, which usually is the yearly open for the price. So that's where price currently is. Good momentum building up. It's reaching its apex point of decision, which is what and how will the price react once it touches its downward trend line. It's approaching that moment, so we'll see how it materializes. Looking at again on the 4-hour to bring up the momentum indicator, it's compressed between the 50 and the 200 and the super trend resistance in confidence. This box of resistance is what the price needs to get above. On the 4-hour, as you can see, momentum and 50 SMA getting established, and the VIX on the buying end is a good positive sign at the minute. Going back again on the daily, I checked on the Bollinger Band. It's compressing and is sinking in sense. Price approaching the downward trend line. Bollinger Band compressing. It's now closed above the middle bases of the Bollinger Band and kind of have done a retest of the basis of Bollinger Band. So from a BB standpoint, the expectation would be for price to continue and test the upper end of the Bollinger Band, which currently stands about 90k, again in confluence with the horizontal box that you can see over here. So signs of strength. We'll have to see if it's able to sustain itself. But the scenario that I talked about around the swing failure pattern still in play. Resistance is the resistance, and until it's broken, it still is resistance. So this box here, 93.95k, this is coming from the weekly pivot. So this is the resistance to break in the short immediate future. Let's quickly pick up and pull up the 50 SMA on the weekly. Price is well on the side on the 50 SMA on the weekly as well. So yeah, quick debrief price action of Bitcoin on the daily, primarily on the daily and on the 4 hour. Nothing has changed materially. The price still is going on a sideways manner. So yeah, until the price makes its mind whether it needs to break up or down, there's nothing really exciting about the market. But again, we'll reiterate, these are the moments where you plan, where you mark out the levels, and you kind of spend time showing up in the markets, and you prepare yourself in the anticipation for what the eventual move is likely to be. So don't just fade away into the sunsets. Keep showing up. 2026 gonna make a fuck ton load of money. Let's do it together. Until next time, cheers.